Today, my special guest is the international jazz sensation, Laura Fygi, who's in town to rehearse for that $2 million musical production, Victor Victoria. Do you think that Singapore was, what you expected of like a big cosmopolitan city? Is it similar to Amsterdam in terms of the racial mix?
Not at all. I mean, it's architecture is different. We don't have skyscrapers. People are different. The rules are different. I mean, like everybody knows, Amsterdam is quite free and everything.
Some prescription is actually good, like no littering and no smoking in the lift.
It should. Well, no smoking, I don't know about that. We're like animals, actually. Sorry to say, but we are. You need rules, and I love the rules here. Really, because I feel very safe.
We've been called Singapore is a fine country because you get fined for everything you do, which is which deviates from the law.
It's okay. It's okay.
And what about the Singaporean audience? Do you find them as warm and as receptive as European audiences, or do they express appreciation in quite a different way?
It depends on what it is. If it's a concert, they're my fans coming, and they are quite reserved in the beginning. And but I'm the one that lets them go. Because I tell them, okay, now we're going to sing, and now we're going to dance, and now we're going to do this and this. And they love it. They all participate in everything. So they're very enthusiastic.
Did you go to the supermarket and nobody comes around and asks for autographs?
Nobody does. At home, I'm actually not Laura Fygi. I'm mother and wife. I don't wear makeup, and I'm very casual. And then we go to the supermarket, actually there's nobody who recognizes me.
Or maybe they do.
Fantastic.
Maybe they do, but they don't want to intrude into your privacy.
No, they don't. Only if I go out, wear makeup, dress up nice, and go for dinner, you will see Dutch people going like...
Okay. But they won't necessarily come up and say, hello, Miss Fygi, I love your album.
No, they won't.
Very different.
Yeah. That's the way Dutch are. They're very down to earth, very cool, and just be normal. You're a human being, whether you're a singer or an actor or a bank accountant, doesn't matter. You're a human being. Everybody's the same.
Have you ever taken acting lessons, apart from being coached by Loretta?
Never.
You never had a sort of, interest in doing some television work in serial dramas, that sort of thing?
No, not really. No, I've been asked to play in a few musicals in Holland, but I've refused because musicals have been translated in Dutch, and it's not nice. I mean, I don't know, the Dutch language is not suitable for that.
It's very guttural, isn't it?
Well, it's not a language, it's a throat disease. It's not nice. It loses a lot of things when you translate it. There are so many words in English and French you cannot translate in Dutch, and it loses a lot of things. And I don't want to sing in Dutch. So I've refused those two. But no, I've never had any acting lessons, no dance lessons. Come to think of it, I've never had any singing lessons either.
But you're a natural talent, so you probably won't need that.
Definitely. I mean, I never had any singing classes. I don't know how to read music. No.
So how do you learn a new song?
I just listen to somebody else.
Oh, so you have perfect pitch.
Yeah. I just, plug in ears and go like, okay, I got it.
Was that how you managed to learn that Mandarin song, The Moon Represents My Heart?
Well, I don't know totally by heart, but it's that's well, I recorded it in the studio first, and I didn't know the song. So there was a Chinese lady, and there was a Dutch guy who studied Chinese for many years
and explained the lyrics to you.
Explained the lyrics, and she tried to teach me how to roll on my tongue. So that's the way I learned it, and then I wrote it down phonetically, and that's how I sing it.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, because one of my favorite albums of yours is Laura Fygi meets Michel Legrand. Did you actually meet Michel Legrand?
Yes, it was a project together.
Oh, I see, okay.
I chose the songs. We went to Paris to his house and we met, and he orchestrated all the songs. He conducted all the songs in the studio. We did a duet together, and he wrote a song for me, because when I met him the first time, I was pregnant with my third child, and I knew it was a girl, and I knew that she was going to be named Rochelle. So I told him, would you please write me a song? He says, and he looked at my belly, he says, would you like me to write a song for your baby? I said, that's it.
Wow.
So he wrote this lullaby, and Barry Mason wrote the lyrics, and the song is called Rochelle.
I see. That's lovely. That's a lovely story. Thanks so much, Ms. Fygi. Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
You stand to win a pair of tickets if you can answer this extremely mind-boggling multiple choice question. Who have I just been interviewing? Is she A, the dethroned Miss Singapore, Rislo, or B, the former US First Lady, Laura Bush, or C, Holland's jazz sensation, Laura Fygi? Submit your answers to P.O. Box 007, Timbuktu, and the first correct answer that the producers retrieve from my mailbox will win a pair of tickets. But do support this $2 million musical. See you at the theatre. Bye.
To Tooting Broadway, it's a crowded bus at 8 p.m. Up on the top deck, it's full of